Hi, YouTubers. Something important, something kind of damn important. I'm in the garage at my parents' house. I'm smoking a nice big ass cigar, as in the big ass cigar of life. Look at that big ass cigar. Anyway, that's the House of Keeping. The House of Keeping is a Grand Habano Corojo number 5. And the House of Keeping, that's not alcohol. It's seltzer water, bubble, sparkling water. It's polar seltzer water. It's blueberry lemonade seltzer water. No, it's not alcohol. So a little bit too early for alcohol. I know people automatically think I'm drinking alcohol on camera because, historically in my videos, I always used to drink alcohol. I used to always drink, Corona, not coronavirus, but Corona the beer. I always used to drink like a beer on camera. When people see me in the garage, people automatically think that I'm drinking alcohol. So yeah. So yeah, that's not alcohol. It's polar seltzer water, blueberry flavored seltzer, sparkling water. Some people call it sparkling water. Some people call it seltzer water. Some people call it bubble water. It's basically a sparkling type of water. Zero calories, zero sugar. Zero juice, that kind of crap. Anyway, it's a very nice day up here in Massachusetts. Be so damn cold here, damn hot here, damn. And we were supposed to get some rain today. It was very overcast around probably around 11:30 or 12 o'clock, but it started to get sunny outside. Sunny ass like the big ass cigar. But right now it's it's very sunny outside, and so far no rain. In a couple hours, my dad and I are going out to a restaurant, a nice big ass restaurant like the big ass cigar. We're going to a restaurant and we're going to have dinner there. And it's going to be fun, fun ass like the big ass cigar. Yes, I say the word ass a lot. Anyway, ass is my catchphrase. Nice big ass like the big ass cigar. Just being silly ass like the big ass cigar. Anyway, so my dad and I are going to a restaurant. And anyway, so we'll have a fun time, and I'll probably, order a nice drink. Obviously they'll probably card me because obviously I don't go to this restaurant that often. I'm not going to say the name of the restaurant to dox myself, but I'm going to say basically it's a restaurant I don't go to that often. I haven't been there since actually the last time I ate there was back in the fall of 2018. Yeah, believe it or not. So it's been a couple years. Actually, it was the fall of 2019. Sorry about that. Did a little fuck up there. So it was actually the fall of 2019. Yes, the fall of 2019 is the last time I ate there. And the last time my dad and I ate there, it was kind of like a go-to place for me and my dad. Was back in the spring of 2018. I think when I turned 27 years old, it was around the time, like April of 2018. Excuse me. Was the last time my dad and I ate there. We used to go there all the time. After Christmas, after my birthday, and have like a dinner out. I enjoy going out to a sit-down restaurant as opposed to doing takeout, because a sit-down restaurant is more or less traditional. Now, in terms of, like I said before, it's kind of like a tavern place, like a pub place. It's, they have like burgers, nice big ass burgers like the big ass cigar. They have like, French fries, fish and chips. They have salads. They have, like prime rib, steak tips. They have like chicken sandwiches, like chicken parm sandwiches, like buffalo chicken sandwiches. That's typically the kind of food they have, the crap they have. It's not crap, it's actually very damn good. Yeah. That's the kind of stuff they have at that restaurant. It's pretty damn good food. Some people like it more than other people, so it's a pretty popular place. It's been there for about, I'm going to be a little bit careful here, but it's been there for about 10 years now, 10 years or so, give or take. So it's a pretty good restaurant. I like it a lot. It's a good restaurant to go to. And if you're wondering why I'm not saying the name of the restaurant, it's because I don't want to dox myself. It's like, because it's not like a major chain restaurant, like, for example, McDonald's. Like, obviously there's a billion McDonald's. Not literally, but there's tons, like millions of McDonald's. Like, obviously if it was McDonald's I was going to, obviously I would say McDonald's, because obviously there's a billion places. It's a restaurant where there's only two locations, and that's the reason why I'm not giving out the name, is because I don't want people to start, trying to track me down and try to get involved in my privacy. So, anyway, so it's a good restaurant. They have good food. It's a good pub restaurant. So, yeah. Aside from that, I'm working my usual schedule, typical ass schedule this week at work at Roche Brothers. Working Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'll be working Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, doing the carts, nice big ass carts like the big ass cigar. And both Sunday and Monday, like I said in my job update, are both time and a half. So yeah, Sunday and Monday are both time and a half. So that's nice extra money for me. So Sunday is time and a half and Monday is time and a half because of the holiday. Now, a lot of people are going to say, hey, Smokey Assy, don't you have plans for Memorial Day? Aren't your parents having like a cookout, Aren't your parents having like a barbecue that day? Don't you have plans on Memorial Day? Do you really want to be working Memorial Day? And the answer is, I have no plans. My parents are not the I've said this before on my channel. I've said this before on my channel, how my parents are not the type of people who have like big events. We're not really the type of people, we're really not even the type of people that eat out. We're more inclined to do like takeout, for example, as opposed to like eating out every week. Like a lot of people, especially in the town where I live, not gonna say where I live, I'm not gonna dox myself, it's like, but a lot of people, like, they go out to dinner like literally like 3-4 times a week. It's like, like 3 or 4 times a week, or like 2, 3, 4 times a week. Like, we probably go out to dinner like, not during COVID, obviously, like prior to coronavirus, prior to COVID, before COVID hit, we probably go out to dinner like once every, couple of months. It's like, we're not that type of family. We're not, even when I used to live with my parents, before I got my apartment back in March of 2017, we're not the type of parents like, or not the type of family, sorry, the type of family where it's like, it's Memorial Day, we'll have a huge cookout, we'll invite the entire family, have a big barbecue, play, horseshoes, nice big ass horseshoes like the big ass cigar, have a big cookout, invite the entire family, have a big, celebration, spend $200 on food, have a big party, That's not the type of family we are, which is unusual because most people around here, at least where I live, are very much like that. They're the exact opposite of my parents. And they do have a huge party for Memorial Day. They roast marshmallows, and s'mores over the campfire, and have a huge party, buy a ton of like beer and wine, and have like a huge party. So that's the normal for where I live, but we are the opposite. We're the anomaly. So you're the exception to the rule. So yeah, we're not the type of family for Memorial Day or Labor Day, or for example, like, Christmas or Thanksgiving, where we invite like, 25 people over to our house and have like a huge like party, like huge function, that kind of crap. Sometimes I wish we were like that kind of family, but we're just not that type of family. So, which again is unusual because most people around where I live are like that. So anyway, so yeah, I have no plans on Memorial Day. We're not having, a cookout. We're not having any kind of like event or party. It's just gonna be a quiet day, and I'll be working, doing the carts, nice big ass carts like the big ass cigar, and yeah, so it'll be a fun day. Get to make some extra money because obviously Memorial Day is time and a half. Extra cash in my pocket. So, yeah. So aside from that, next week, I don't have a whole lot planned. For next week, or like the week after. Oh, I will be doing at some point next week. I meant to mention. Next week, I will be doing a pipe tobacco review again. So probably every week for a couple weeks, I'll be doing a pipe tobacco review. I have to review. Let's see. I already reviewed the Dunhill Flake. The Peterson's Flake, and I already reviewed my Tobacconist House Blend, the Northeastern. I reviewed that, 2 weeks ago. I have to review the Orlick Sliced, Golden Sliced. I also have to review re-review the Irish Flake by Peterson. I also have to re-review the McBaron HH Latakia Flake. So I will review those or re-review those things because they're all re-reviews. Because I've already reviewed all this crap before. So sorry, there's just some cars going by. So yeah, I will re-review those things in the next coming weeks. So this week I'll review Orlick Golden Sliced. Next week probably I'll review maybe Irish Flake, and then the week after maybe I'll review the HH McBaron Flake. So, yeah, things here are going well. So, I am actually in a very good mood today. I'm actually in a very good mood yesterday. So, it's been a very good day overall. So. I really do like my schedule overall. Hey, YouTube, just give me 1 sec. Oh, I'm just back, so I had to just say hi to my mama. So, anyway, so I do like my schedule overall. It's a very good schedule. Now, oftentimes people will ask me, hey, Smokey Assy, like for example, if you're working, 17 hours a week, what do you do for a full-time job? And the answer is that currently I work part-time. So that is currently the answer to it, is I work part-time. So I'm a part-time associate. So so yeah, I've had a good week overall. I'm trying to think of something to talk about. I can talk about this. So basically, actually, maybe I won't talk about that. I'm trying to think of something to talk about to pass the time while I smoke these nice big ass cigars, the big ass cigar for life. So, I can talk about why I didn't get cigars when I went to the. So people might say, "Hey, Smokey Assy, like you were gonna get cigars when you went to the tobacco shop because you were gonna do some cigar reviews. When you got back to your apartment to do cigar reviews. Hey, Smokey Assy, why didn't you get cigars?" Well, the answer is cigars are kind of. I don't want to say I don't dislike cigars. I don't dislike them overall. The thing about cigars is they're a lot of money. I mean, one cigar can cost $15 or $20, and honestly, that's the same as a tin of pipe tobacco. I mean, and cigars, once you smoke it, it's gone. It's like, I love cigars, nice big ass cigars. But honestly, once you smoke it, it's gone. I mean, this cigar right here, I mean, I paid $6. It's like, $6, $7, probably $6 at my typical ass liquor store in town. I mean, once you smoke it, it's gone. I mean, and, I like, the pipe tobacco, not only can I do a review, but it can last me some time. And I was also getting really bored of that Heavy English by Sutliff, that Heavy English. Getting really, really bored of that because I had been smoking that for a long time. Honestly, like 2.5, 3 years, maybe like 2.5 years. I was getting really, really bored of that Sutliff Heavy English. I still have a bag of it at my apartment, but honestly, I was getting really, really, really bored of that stuff. And, I really enjoy, trying out new tobacco, or, retrying new tobaccos. So, and I know a lot of people, for a long, long, long time, and I mean a long ass time, like the big ass cigar, a lot of people, wanted me to do tobacco reviews. I don't think really people really care if I do tobacco, if I do pipe tobacco or cigar reviews. I'm sure there are some people who want me to do cigar reviews and some people who want me to do pipe tobacco reviews. But the point is, the fact that I'm doing reviews at all, I think that's the moral of the story is people are just happy overall that I'm back to doing reviews. And actually, I'm back to, doing smoking videos, 3 times a week. Generally 3 times a week, I'm in the garage at my parents' house doing smoking videos because, honestly, there was a big gap there, Sargis farted. Yeah, big ass farts for life. Oh, Sargis farted again. Big ass farts for life. Poots for life. There's a big gap. It's like, from like the middle of 2017 till like, 2021. There was a big gap in the cigar videos. And I think the reason for that is, well, I really don't know the exact reason. I think I just got tired of it for a while. Well, also money was an issue. Money was an issue, and also, finding the time to do it, because honestly, a lot of people, people ask me like, hey, Smoking Essie, what happened to the big ass cigars? What happened to the Coronas? Not coronavirus, but Coronas, I already explained what happened to them, how essentially the deal with the Coronas, not coronavirus, but Coronas is because I went gluten-free, and now I can no longer drink the Coronas, so the Angry Orchard Hard Cider replaced the Coronas, and also the big ass cigar videos. The reason I can't crank out videos like I used to, back in 2016, 2015, 2014, is essentially how I have bills to pay now. I have a living. I have bills I have to pay. I'm sorry, somebody's just calling me. I really do apologize for this. Just give me 1 sec, YouTuber, and let this go to voicemail. Some damn telemarketers calling me. Fuck. Oh, good. Finally. Boy, do I hate telemarketers. It's nobody I know. So if you're wondering why I was kind of pissed for a second, it's because some stupid telemarketer is calling me on my phone. Yeah, people have said, oh, you can put it on airplane mode, but honestly, it's not worth the time. People call me so infrequently on my phone that I don't have to put on airplane mode. Probably some scammer saying, hello, I'm calling you to report you to IRS. Idiots. So anyway, enough of the talk about scammers. So back to what I was saying about the videos is the reason why I can't do those, I can't crank out the tobacco reviews like I used to, like back in 2014, 2015, 2016, is because I have bills. I have a rent that has to be paid every month. I have a cable bill that has to be paid. I have expenses, I have living expenses. I now have to exclusively pay for my own groceries. Things have changed since the golden age of the big ass cigars. I've already explained this before numerous times, but I'm just going to kind of re-explain briefly. That's, if you're wondering, that's what happened to those videos, and why they went on a hiatus for a while. A lot of people don't even realize that I no longer live with my parents. You know, I no longer live with my parents. I got my apartment. Now I'm living in my apartment. You know, so that's why I can't crank out videos like I used to. And also, like, you know, people say, hey, Smoky Assy, like, why don't you do tobacco-related topics every single day? Well, the sad reality is, you know, after, you know, like 5,000 or 6,000 tobacco-related topics, it's just not feasible. I mean, there's just no way I could crank out. There's just no way I could crank out like, you know, a tobacco-related topic every single day. I mean, there's just no way in hell. I mean, maybe, but I mean, just no way in hell, because I mean, that's why I do the Weird Comments series. I do the Medical Thursday. I do the Food Saturday. I can't just crank out tobacco, 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 tobacco. It's just no way, because I mean, there's just no way I have that kind of encyclopedia. It's like, you know, so that's kind of what happened. That's why these videos went on a hiatus for a couple of years, is I had to kind of regroup myself. Regroup myself. Oh, car going by, 1 sec. I had to kind of regroup myself and figure out in terms of like what I was going to do with my channel. So that's kind of where, why from like 2017 to like 2021, the Big Ass Cigar videos became less and less frequent. I still did a video here and there. Also, like I said before, YouTube has really changed a lot of their rules regarding demonetization. I mean, back in 2017, the adpocalypse, was hitting us like a son of a bitch. I mean, videos were being demonetized like crazy. I mean, if you so much as put, the word tobacco in the title, you would get demonetized on the spot. Now, with the help of self-certification, I'm able to submit these videos for all ads, safe for all ads. I mean, because demonetization, not only does it affect your revenue, it also dramatically affects your views, like I've said before. So for a long time, from it's kind of smoky, from 2017, 2018, 2019, all my tobacco videos were demonetized. Pretty much all my tobacco videos were demonetized, or a huge percentage were demonetized. And I mean, I didn't see a whole lot of point in doing them. It's like, and also, things have changed. It's like, so that's why there was kind of a gap in the last couple of years, and that's why I took a hiatus or a break from doing these videos so often. Anyway, so I will see you guys later. Big Ass Cigar for Life, pretty fucking cool. Bye.